lifting and conditioning with the football team, in the mornings, and then, that's just give me an extra shape. And then I'll do track practice in the afternoons, and then we'll start competing for Pac-12. We have Twilight next week, Pac-12 championships, NCAA first round, and then NCAA championships here in Eugene. So then we'll be doing that.
Are you looking forward to that portion of the season that comes up in 2 weeks?
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited. I get a run against Ashton Eaton this weekend at the Twilight meet in the 110 hurdles. So I'm pretty excited, pretty pumped about that.
It's good competition.
Exactly. He's a great athlete too. So, and then with the Pac-12 championships, I want to be able to help contribute to my team just like I do in football. I want to be able to score points and help my team win the championship.
Devon, you gonna get Ashton this week?
What?
You gonna get Ashton?
I'm gonna try. I've been progressing a lot with my track, technique and my hurdles. So I think I'm gonna get a lot better in these next couple of weeks.
Is there a learning process of learning that Marcus can scramble and he can make something out of almost nothing to continue your route?
It's not really a learning process. It's just I know that when Marcus is back there, that you just got to keep moving because he's going to make a play out of something. He can either run for 40 yards or he can scramble for 20, back and forth, and then find you in the corner of the end zone wide open. So he pretty much can make a play, with any weapon he has, his arm, his feet. He's really good at kind of setting up, and then he can just throw like a money ball like he did in the spring game. So.
What does it mean as a freshman to kind of make the contribution that you made today?
It means a lot. I was kind of just, I was kind of bummed out about this season just because I want to get out there and play and kind of help my team win. But being able to have the chance to go out there and play today, and then be able to, be lucky enough to score 2 touchdowns and, help my team, help the Olive team win. It's kind of fun and be able to do it in front of the fans and everything like that. It was really exciting.
All your teammates saying, that's Devon, that's Devon. That doesn't seem to surprise them. Why do you think that is?
I don't really know, actually. I kind of just go out there and we've been practicing. I definitely feel like, as a group, the receivers are getting a lot better, kind of stepping up and filling in where they need to. And I think that, everybody on the receiver squad has their abilities and can make plays. So, and when we make plays in practice, and they kind of just carry on to the game, it's not really surprising.
Coach Albrecht's likened the spring game to like a weighted midterm test. How did you feel? How would you grade yourself? How did you feel you did out there with 2 touchdowns?
I don't know. I could grade probably like a B, just because there's a few things that I messed up on mentally during the game. That I can definitely fix easily, some blocking schemes. And I think that, just being able to contribute will definitely help me, move that grade up, per se, yeah.
At the same time, guys kind of trying to go out and make a name for themselves because they're going to get more reps than
Exactly.
you guys. So did you come in thinking, I wanted to get a 2 touchdown performance?
I just knew that because, most of the starters, they didn't really play the whole game. Marcus, Eric Dargan, those guys, they kind of just, after halftime, they were out. And it was my opportunity to go in there and play the whole, spring game and just do what I can, and just kind of try to prove myself, with special teams even. I wanted to, I didn't make the tackle, but I was trying to get down there in the first opening kickoff and try to make the tackle. Block well on punt return, run down there on kickoff return, try to make a play, block for Dior when we had the chance.
Speaking of tackles, Johnny Lloyd took a couple legs out there. What were you guys? What was your reaction?
Nah, he's tough. He's fine, man. He's a football player at heart, I think. And like I said earlier, it was kind of cool that the crowd, every time they said Johnny Lloyd on the intercom, the whole crowd gave him a standing ovation. And it's just an amazing thing with the fans, just loving all sports teams because they know he came from basketball and now he's over here playing football and he didn't really miss a beat.
You've run at Hayward, you've won some meets here. This is just a spring game, honestly. It wasn't full, it wasn't a live game, but two pretty special places, right?
It was a lot of people. It was really special. I was like I said earlier, the opening kickoff return, I was so nervous, and like the first drive, I don't know why I was so tired because I wasn't running that much, but my nerves just made me feel like exhausted. And it was kind of a good thing. I can get it out of the way now so future games or whatever, it's not going to be like that. But it was just amazing playing in front of those fans.
Darren Carrington's you guys come up together basically in the same class. What do you think of his day? That touchdown catch.
Yeah,
told the
exactly.
line.
Yeah, no, he it's no like you said, it's no surprising because we see Darren make those plays in practice all the time. You know, he's a great athlete. Can pretty much do anything with the ball. You know, he's a big guy too. That's like 6'3", so he's fast. So he can pretty much, you know, he can block, he can run, he can catch. You know, with his little his hand injury, he didn't show it at all. You know, so now he's back in it, scoring a touchdown, making a few good catches. You know, I thought he was going to break open on that screen when they were grabbing at his legs. In practice, he usually twists them off because he's so big and just runs for however many yards.
You've probably talked about this earlier. It's a subject that's come up quite a bit between going back and forth between football and track and field. How much do you feel that helped you grow? I mean, physically, there's its own tasks doing that, but mentally, just as a student athlete, what kind of perspective does that give you moving forward?
It kind of makes me just focus, you know, on what I'm doing at the exact point. Like when I'm at football practice, I'm all in at football. When I'm at track, I'm all in at track, you know, trying to get better at that. And when I'm in class, you know, I'm all in, you know, trying to get what I can done while I have time. You know, with football, track, and class, you know, I don't have too much time on my own. So when I'm in tutoring, you know, I'm trying to get, you know, as much homework as I can done, so I don't have to do it in my own time. You know, I can have that to myself. Exactly. So then when we're in practice, you know, I'm trying to get everything I can done. I'm trying to get in early so I can get treatment. You know, so that when I have class after practice, that I don't have to get treatment after practice, and I can come back, you know, in the afternoon to get treatment too, if I have a chance.
Coach was talking about how track athletes are actually pretty tough football players. What does a comment like that mean to you?
You know, I always, you know, kind of thought of myself a football player first. I just happened to, you know, be blessed with speed and, you know, kind of worked my whole life to put myself in a position that I am right now in track. And I think that it's just kind of like, you know, me going out there showing what I can do, you know, gives opportunity for other people, you know, maybe some other guys, you know, in the recruiting trail, you know, in the future that play multiple sports, you know, it can be football and basketball like Jay Lloyd, or football and track, or football and baseball. They can show that they can do both, you know, just as well as anybody can do one. And I think that's a big thing, you know, to show toughness, you know, with blocking and just be able to take a hit and, you know, be able to do some things that, you know, are incorporated with football. You know, I think is important.
Last one for me. What do you think of the backup quarterbacks?
Oh, yeah. So Damian Hobbs made a few plays. I know he threw that last touchdown to me. Jeff Locke, great athlete, kind of tweaked his hamstring at the end there, but you know, when he was in, you know, he was making great throws, making great reads, making great decisions. You know, that reverse pass was a dime ball right there, Austin Deitch. That was a great pass. I thought it was amazing. You know, Damian Hobbs is definitely starting to get into the rhythm with everything like that. You know, with knowing the offense and being able to make plays with his feet too and throw the ball. Taylor Alley, one of the greatest, you know, quarterbacks that I've been around. You know, he can move, he can run. He knows the offense really well. You know, he knows how to command the offense. He's like a captain out there. You know, to me at least. You know, I know exactly when he's in there, I can trust him. You know, and then Jake Rodriguez is one of those guys. You saw him running around there too. You know, realistically, if it hadn't just been touch, I think a couple of those runs he would have scored on. You know, so he can make throws, he can run the ball. You know, he's a big guy too that can break tackles. So he's definitely going to be a weapon for us too.